Reloads. Do you know how to reload your gun? No, seriously, do you know how to reload your gun? Because there's 4 ways to do it. Now in this video, I'm going to show you those 4 ways and you're going to be amazed. Let's talk about it. So first I want to thank Firearms Pharmacy for allowing me to come in here and film. Firearms Pharmacy is about a little bit of a hike. I'd say about half an hour or so depending on traffic outside of Nashville, but it's definitely worth the drive. They have, man, we're looking at the suppressors in there. They have one of the largest selection of suppressors in the area. They had a Rhino behind the counter, video of that coming soon. But in addition to these unique classic Woodstock guns, they also have a lot of the new stuff like staccatos and the new Walther or whatever you might want. So be sure to check out Firearms Pharmacy, and if you're in Middle Tennessee or the surrounding areas, give them a holler, tell them I sent you. Now, what we're going to talk about is the 4 different types of reloads. You could really say that there are more, but we'll get to that another day. But the 4 standard types, I'm going to show you how they're done, I'm going to explain it, and then we're going to do something that you've never seen before on YouTube, where I'm going to be pointing my gun at the camera. We'll figure it out. All right, so first one we'll talk about, gun's clear. First one we're going to talk about, I don't need to shoot yet, is a speed reload. All right, so clear gun, speed reload. A speed reload is empty magazine. Let's say I had ammo in the gun and I'm shooting, but I haven't gone empty yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the magazine, grab my next magazine and insert it and keep going. The whole point of the speed reload is to not get to the point where your slide locks back, because I'm gonna talk about that one next. Before I talk about these other ones, when you're loading a magazine, you want to bring your elbows into your body. I've tried to make a habit of having my elbows hit my waist because there's no point in doing stuff out here. When you do stuff out here, you're probably going to flub the reload. Flubbing the reload takes time, okay? So it's all about, if you're dealing with guns, efficiency. So what I want to do is I want to have the base pad on that middle part of my palm and my index finger on the front of the magazine. The back of the magazine usually shows how many rounds are in the mag. The reason why I want this set up is because if I miss it, hopefully I don't drop the magazine. Highly unlikely, it still might happen, but I have a lot of control over the mag here. And then this index finger is pointing into the magazine opening. So I'm kind of guiding it into there. See that? I'll show you one more time. Speed reload, I'm shooting, pow, 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 pow. Drop it, you see how I picked it up with my index finger on the front. I bring my elbows in, I look at the gun, put it in there, and I come back up, start shooting again. All right, that's the speed reload. Let's say you're shooting and you get this. You're pow, 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 pow. Slide lock. That means more than likely your gun has gone empty. So now you need to conduct an emergency reload because it's an emergency. You're trying not to die, and all of a sudden the tool that you were using to help defend your life is empty. So we have to reload it. So when the slide goes empty, drop the magazine, index fingers on the front, base of the magazine's in my palm, bring my elbows in, watch it go in. And now once I put it in, there's a couple different ways. You're going to do whatever you like to do, whatever you like to train with. I sometimes hit my slide stop, push it down and send the slide forward. Your gun might be a little bit harder to do that. It might be easier, whatever. Or sometimes I come over and rack the slide, okay? So it'll be like putting it in. I gotta keep my thumb there so it doesn't, because if you put your empty magazine in the gun and rack it, it holds it open. So, but that's what it would look like. If I hold it down for y'all, get that out of the way, boom, just come over and rack. A lot of people like this motion here because everything is just right there. Next one, it's tactical reload. Let's say I have my gun out for whatever reason, I've been shooting, and before I check to see what's going on, I'm behind some cover or I'm behind some concealment or whatever, I'm not currently being shot at. I can switch magazines like that and keep my magazine. I'm not in a rush. Before I go into, let's say, another room for the sake of example, before I go in there, let me make sure I got a full mag here. Let me just top off. Like my mentor Ak always says, a full gun is a happy gun. And then I can go in there and shuck and jive, okay? That's a tactical reload. I bring it here. You see how my finger's always at the front of the magazine, and I drop it in my palm and switch it. So the time that the gun was empty was very minimal, as minimal as possible. Boom, boom, boom. So there's a round still in the chamber. I'm just topping off before I continue, okay? Tactical reload. And then the next one is a retention reload. So let's say I've been shooting, whatever, and I'm moving. So I'm gonna move slow here because we got limited space. But let's say I'm moving, I drop the magazine, switch, and then stow it. A lot of people will have a different pocket or a dump pouch or something where they stow their used magazine so they don't go back to it if they need another magazine, because their new magazine that's fully loaded is on their person in a different area, okay? So that's a retention reload. We're just kind of breezing past these here where I'm shooting, I don't want to stop, I'm just on the move, keep moving. I'm going to shoot and show you these in real time. All right, so the first one I'm going to show you is the speed reload. We're going to do it live. Okay, so I didn't reach slide lock. There was still ammo in the gun. I just decided that this is an opportune time for me to switch magazines and have a full mag in there, okay? Next, we're going to do an emergency reload. Empty. Okay, slide lock back. Yikes, you don't want that to happen. You want to try to prevent it, but sometimes it happens. The more you shoot, the quicker you will start to realize that the gun is empty. If you're starting out as a newer shooter, the gun's going to be empty and you're going to be pressing the trigger, wondering why the gun's not firing. Me or another instructor is going to have to tell you, hey, your gun's empty. But you'll start to notice it the more you train. So now we're going to do a tactical reload. All right, so tactical reload. Let's say I shot, boom, and I've moved, I've changed my position. Everything's kind of at a standstill right now. I'm like, man, you know what? Let me go and do that. Go back around. Oh, shoot, okay? I had a full mag. I had a lull in whatever the situation was, so I decided to just switch real fast to prepare myself for what's coming. Let's talk about the retention reload. I've been shooting, carrying on, boom. All right, so now I'm moving, switching mags, and I'm stowing this mag somewhere else. I got a lot of stuff in my pockets, microphones and all types of stuff, but you get it. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna set a timer, and we're gonna set the timer for 2 seconds. I'm going to point the gun at you, dry, and I'm going to stand behind concealment. So when you hear the beep, that's time for you to reload. When you hear the second beep, I'm gonna be pointing my gun on you, and hopefully you will have reloaded in that amount of time. And I'm gonna be reloading behind concealment as well. So we'll see who's faster, who's slower. All right, so let's do it.
Shooter ready.
Ready.
Stand by.
Woo! Did you get me or did I get you? Only you at home will know.
Shooter ready.
Ready.
Stand by. Shooter ready.
Ready.
Stand by.
Yep. All right, second emergency reload, I'm coming.
Shooter ready.
Ready.
Stand by.
All right, tactical reload, we got 4 seconds. Let's go.
Shooter ready.
Ready.
Stand by. Shooter ready.
Ready.
Stand by.
Woo, 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 yeah. All right, so now I'm gonna do the retention reload. I'm gonna peek out, and then we're gonna start from here. I'm gonna come back, do the retention reload while moving, because that's the main part of the retention reload. You're moving as you're doing it. And then I'm gonna come back and press the trigger. You have 5 seconds. So just, I don't know your house, move around.
Ready.
Ready.
Stand by.
Woo! Had to switch pockets. Got the mic in this one. All right.
You're ready.
Ready.
Stand by.
I win. All right, so that is those are four reloads. You got the speed, emergency, retention, and the tactical reload. So you wanna practice those. The key parts to getting the reload, like I said, is tucking your elbows in. Make sure your elbows hit your waist so everything gets shorter. You see that just went right there. And you just push it in. I like to watch it go in. A lot of people will say, look at the target while you're doing it. But I mean, if you flub it, you're gonna have to look at it anyway. So I'd rather just look at it first, make sure that it's in, and once I feel it going in, then I can look up at the target. So I hope you like that video, like, comment, subscribe, share it, man. People don't know how to do reload, share it with your friends, family. See you on the next one. Roll mine.